Let's make fists with the hands. Bring the hands together. Place the hands in between the knees so you can squeeze the inner knees towards the outer wrists. Then we'll pick up the feet so that the shin bones are more or less parallel to the floor. Bring the feet together. Tap the toes or the inner edges of the feet together. And then maintaining that squeeze of the knees against the hands, let's draw the whole of the lower leg wide towards the sides of the mat. So feet, ankles, shins draw wide, then back to center, a tap of the toes, and we continue from there, just moving at a steady rhythm, so not rushing the movements. We're going to take 5 movements in total. And on the 5th movement, hold the position with the legs wide. Continue to squeeze the knees against the hands, feel a little bit of active pressure of the back down into the floor. And then feet travel back to center again. Once we've taken that bend into the knee, we're going to draw the left foot away from your center line. So I'm drawing it towards this blue wall outside the line of my mat. From there, we're going to roll the knee down towards the floor just as far as it feels comfortable traveling. And again, we take the foot flat. As the knee rotates down, we can roll the chest around to the front leg. And then back we come. Just a few more rounds again. And then the next time we take that rotation down towards the floor, pause at the position that's kind of your natural stopping point. So that we can stay upright here, or if you feel relatively comfortable in the hip and in the knee joint, you might walk the hands back. You might lean down onto the elbows, to the body. You might even bring the backs of the shoulders down. From here. So let's spin the toes slightly out. Come into your squat position. We're going to take the same movement. If you're not using the props under the sit bones, make sure there's some active pressure down through the feet. Again, I'm going to begin with my right knee, rotating down, twisting to the side, back to center, around to the left from there. Strong through that right foot as I draw back to center. And again, we're going to continue just to move from one side to the other. And as we take this position, we'll begin to create some active pressure down through the inner knee into the floor. My right knee, drawing down into the floor, pressure down through the fingertips, and then work towards a lift of the right foot away from the mat. Might be just a ½ an inch or so. You might feel some sensations here in the hip, and then right foot releases down. And for this pose, for Virasana, we want the tops of the feet flat to the floor. Now we're going to take a few movements in and out of the pose to begin with. So I'm going to control the transition back. So strong thighs, just softly touch the sit bones down. And then once you've touched the sit bones down, we'll draw our way up. Now, and on the final round, we're going to hold Virasana. So draw your way back. Keep that pressure down through the tops of the feet, the lift up through the chest, through the spine. Just begin to release the seated pose. To roll down onto your back, and from there to take any comfortable reclining position that works for your body.